everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Melissa and I am currently serving as a Peace Corps volunteer in the Dominican Republic. Apart from that, today I wanted to welcome everyone back to my channel. If you want to go ahead and give me a good thumbs up and click the subscription button so you guys don't miss any of my further YouTube videos. So today I'm going to talk about something kind of heavy for me. It's taken me a lot of time to bring up the courage to even do this video. I want to talk about my transformation. So anyone that has already been following me knows that I have lost around 55 pounds the past year. Whoa! Because I left for Peace Corps 2018 at the end of February, so I'm like right around my 1 year mark, but it wasn't until a few months into service that I actually started to lose weight. So to start, I want to talk about my past. So I'm kind of the typical yo-yoer. I've done every kind of diet out there. I remember just always being super self-conscious about my weight. I would get on the scale too much. I did Weight Watchers, I did the military diet, I tried exercising a ton and not eating a whole lot, being extremely restrictive. I remember with the military diet, I think I lasted about a half a day and then I was like, F this, let's go get some cake or whatever it was at the time. I did a ton of Beachbody products, which I absolutely love Beachbody. I just don't think that what I was doing was setting up my mentality around food to be sustainable for the rest of my life. So I was doing, at one point, I would do like a 40 to 60 minute insanity workout. I finished the program 3 or 4 times now, but that was in the past. I would do an insanity workout and then I would go run a 5K outside, and then when I was done with that, I would come back to my house. I had a pool at my house and I would do laps, and so I was super active, always on the go. I had, at this point in my life, I was going to community college and I lived kind of far, so I didn't really have a lot of friends at that time, so I just focused all of my energy into working out. I lost like 50 pounds in 5 months, and then shortly after that I started making more friends. I learned how to drink. I was 19 years old at this time, so I was having fun, let's just say that. I remember like not really wanting to focus on my schoolwork in college that much, and I just wanted to be like, woo, party! But yeah, so you know, one thing leads to another. You start drinking and my weight went right back up. So that leads me to just working out. During the rest of my college years, I was still drinking a lot. I found a love for craft beers, so craft beers are kind of heavy, especially the ones that I like, porters and stouts. So what happened? So I worked out constantly, but you can't work a bad diet. So I graduated from college. Obviously I was really stressed at that time as well. My last semester I was going to school full time, working part time, and then I had a internship at an immigration law firm, which was really cool. But I didn't really have a lot of time, and like the free time I did have, I was studying or drinking. Hello. I also lived in the downtown area of my town in Wilmington, so I was always going out to breweries. So then I got into Peace Corps. I had some free time, so I pretty much used this time to just be with friends and drink and family. Got all my stuff together, packed up. I was just super unhealthy. I was still working out, but you can't work a bad diet, like I said before. So then I left and got to country and met my new host family, started my journey, and I remember starting to run a little bit more, nothing crazy. I was still going through training and I had no access, like I didn't have control of what I was eating at this point, because it was I was just eating what my host family gave me. So fast forward to when I lived in Sight, my food was also controlled by my host mom, and I remember getting a suggestion from a friend about bright line eating. This is actually, I talk about this in my very first video. Bright line eating, it's just a very restrictive diet, no flour, no sugar, and they tell you like what you can and can't eat. And I lost a lot of weight on this program. I didn't have a scale, and let's just say right now, before I left for Peace Corps, I weighed 245 pounds. That's the most I've ever weighed in my life. Even when I lost 50 pounds in the past, I was still only like 230 pounds. So I found this book, Bright Line Eating. I was like gung-ho. I was like, yeah, let's do this plan. So I wrote out a list of foods that my host mom could make for me. And so that is what I ate for a few months. I lost, I want to say probably 20 pounds. And I also have a gym in my town that I love going to. Well, like any other diet that you do, when it's super restrictive and it's not sustainable, you're obviously going to end up easing your way back into the way that you were living before, right? And that's what happened to me. Well, I didn't gain the weight back that I had lost. I continued to go to the gym and eat healthy. And one day I went on this trip with my school, and it was a long road trip. I found a podcast called Losing 100 Pounds with Phit-n-Phat. This podcast the podcast host talks about your mentality towards food, and she helps people lose weight. So she had me do a few simple things: journaling, using the hunger scale, eating when you're hungry, stopping when you're satisfied. What else? And I've been following that. I also follow a lot of other Instagram influencers, like Mari Fitness. I have her Gym Guide 3 right now. It's a 9-week program with lifting, so I've been putting more structure to my gym sessions, which is really cool. I've definitely seen a difference in my legs and my arms. I have more definition. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say I have a long way to go. I don't regret it at all. I've lost 55, 56 pounds, give or take, since coming into Peace Corps. And the tools that I have learned since I have started my weight loss journey this final time, I know I'll never go back to the way that I was before, just because it's sustainable. And now I get questions all the time on exactly what I'm doing. I am eating around 3 times a day. Sometimes I have a snack mid-morning. I eat when I'm hungry, and I stop when I'm satisfied and not when I'm full. And I think most people would be really surprised by how little our bodies actually need to be satisfied for a good 4 to 5 hours. So I do that. On top of that, I am going to the gym 5 days a week with my Mari Fitness guide. I can link that down in the bio. It is focused on building muscle, and it's a lot of leg work. I work on legs 3 times a week. It's usually a quad and hamstring, and then a glute and hamstring, and then a quad day. So I do that 3 times a week, mixed in with upper body and abs. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. It's a lot of work, but I absolutely love it. And loving going down on the scale is really exciting. And when I don't see a lot of push in the scale, I see it in my clothes, I see it in my appearance and how I feel. I am so much happier now. I don't even know if you guys can tell through my videos. I literally walk around town excited, and I smile, and I wake up excited and go to sleep happy. It's just it's a really good feeling, and a lot better of a place physically, mentally, that I am now than I was before I came to Peace Corps. So all around, projects are going good. So I'm really enjoying life right now. So I know that I like the food that I'm eating now. I meal prep, so I love meal prepping. I love going to the gym. It's not like I don't punish myself with the gym anymore. If I want to eat something that's not on my plan, then I don't punish myself for it with more exercise. I just keep going. So I remember the other day I posted on Instagram a picture of me from before I left and now, and just I didn't realize how it was going to affect me until after I actually looked at the photo and I was done editing it. And I just sat there. I was like, oh my God. You know, it's almost like a disgrace to yourself when you see yourself that unhealthy. I just bursted out into tears, and I was like, I just can't believe I let myself get like that. But luckily it's 2019. We are gonna keep on going. I have a great community of people to support me, including all of you. Thank you so much for following me, and that is the end of my story for now. So stay tuned for next week. I'll have another video coming up, and go ahead, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment if you have any questions, want to chit chat. You can also follow me on Instagram at melbabefit. Melbabe.fit. Thanks guys, bye.